Hello, I'm Guy Seehee of Lexica R&D in Tokyo, Japan. Today my talk is about how adaptive smart apps, like our Word Engine web app, are personalizing the learning experience and making it much more enjoyable. Adaptive smart apps are providing us with an improved approach to organizing knowledge for human acquisition. The best of these apps will do three things. First, they'll use item difficulty analysis to identify the specific knowledge each learner already knows about a subject, and then they will set that knowledge aside. There's no point studying what is already known. Second, they will organize the list of unknown items of knowledge such that the most important unknown items will be learnt first. Third, they will repeat the rehearsals of new knowledge using spaced repetition until the learner has fully memorized each item. Word Engine is an example of one of these adaptive smart apps. Word Engine is designed to minimize the amount of work required to learn new vocabulary and to make the process as intriguing and interesting as possible. I want to give you a peek behind the scenes at how our adaptive smart apps work. Hopefully this will give you an idea about how item difficulty analysis and frequency analysis are being used to determine which items of knowledge should best be taught to each individual learner. This is a list of the 16,736 words, or meanings actually, and all of these meanings together cover 99% of all English language ever written or spoken. We get these kind of lists through computational analysis of large bodies of texts. In our case, we scanned 1.5 billion words from all sources and counted the number of times each word occurred. Now, this version of the list is organized by frequency of occurrence. The most frequently occurring words are at the top left, and the least frequently occurring words are at the bottom right. Competence in the English language is attained at about 97% coverage. That's about down to here. Full mastery is attained at 99% coverage. That comes from knowing all of the 16,736 meanings. How many English words and meanings do you know? How many does each of your students know? Which specific words are known? Well, that last level of understanding eluded us all until the invention of item difficulty analysis in 2008. Today, we can plot and study all 16,736 words by two factors, frequency and difficulty. Frequency is on the horizontal axis and difficulty is on the vertical axis. This word, way over here on the left, is the most frequently occurring word in English. Can you guess what it is? If you guessed the, you guessed correctly. This one up here is frequent and somewhat difficult. Can you guess what it is? Of course not. How could you? This one is fill up, an idiomatic phrasal verb. Each dot here represents a word or a phrasal verb that has one specific meaning. Altogether, they cover 99% of all words ever spoken or written in the English language. What an adaptive smart app, like Word Engine, does is test the players with randomly selected words at different levels of difficulty. The level at which a player is getting about 70% of the words correct and 30% incorrect is the ideal starting level for them. After that, the app can organize the unknown words, the words that are above their ability. The app will organize them based on frequency of occurrence. What we want to do is teach the most frequently occurring unknown words first. These new words will be taught with spaced repetition to minimize the time required to permanently memorize each one. Each item will repeat at increasing time intervals. First 1 day, then 3 days, then 10 days, then 30 days, etc. Any missed words go back to the start. In effect, the learner will spend less time on words they learn easily and more time on the words they have trouble learning. This type of adaptive smart app makes learning new knowledge extremely efficient. It skips over what's already perfectly known, it teaches the most important unknown items first, and it reduces the time required to memorize the new items. Adaptive smart apps are personalizing the acquisition of new knowledge. WordEngine teaches each student the most frequently occurring words that they do not already know. The result of increased vocabulary gained with WordEngine strongly correlates to improved general proficiency and higher scores on standard tests. Thank you for joining this presentation.